All right, you guys are getting closer to exhibition, first game. Are you guys having alumni this year? Sorry, I didn't want to put, or is it just right to the exhibition? I know.
We have a green and gold this Friday, man.
All right.
Do your homework.
I know. It's terrible. Friday
Friday night.
All right, green and gold.
There you go.
Tell me about it.
All right, the green and gold game is this Friday night. We're very excited about that. It'll be a dress rehearsal for our players, literally. They'll get their uniforms on for the first time, and we'll split our group of 19 players up into two groups and let those guys, see what those combinations that our coaches put together and see how they perform. And we'll have live officials from the CC2A there. Hopefully we'll have some fanfare. They'll come out and check out our guys for the first time this season. It'll be an opportunity to see how our new players adjust to the pace of play, whether they're freshmen or JC kids, on how they get up and down without any coaching stoppage, which they've had plenty of during our practice sessions. It'll be an opportunity to see how they handle their emotions, when things don't go well in a live scrimmage, on if they're got the next play mentality, and just to be able to reload and go after the next play with a positive attitude.
For the green and gold on Friday, is this a game that guys can win those starting jobs, or what are you looking at?
It's definitely an opportunity for each player on our team to establish maybe a solidified role going into our first exhibition round of games, which would be the following week. It's an opportunity this Friday night for our guys to, whether they're competing for a traveling spot or if they're looking at a redshirt possibility, it could be a situation where they play well with another player or two as far as combinations in playing winning basketball. Or it might be certainly if they're teetering on a starting spot, it might push them over the top.
I mean, obviously you guys haven't played another opponent yet, but do you feel like with the guys that you've assembled, that you've brought in, that this is a team that can compete for that CC2A title, that can bring back that winning tradition?
Well, I gotta be just flat out brutally honest here. I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am as far as working with these kids every day this last 2 months, whether it's watching them in the weight room or training them conditioning wise, or getting them going here this week in practice. But they are a very tight-knit group, and they're a pleasure to be around. So if that's any indication on how good we're going to be, all those close games that we came up short last year had a lot to do with team camaraderie and being able to handle your emotions and handle stressful situations down the stretch in a basketball game. So if it's any indication at all right now, I'm very excited about this group, on how well we play together and how tight they are on the court and off the court.
What did you feel like that you guys were lacking last season, and how do you look to correct it this season?
Yeah, it was the ability to close games. I thought they were did a nice job preparing. They took it businesslike. However, the games just seemed to be a little too long, whether it was our depth as far as playing enough players, but just mentally, I thought the kids weren't strong enough to be able to finish. They might have been good enough players, make baskets, defend well enough, but just mentally strong enough to be able to handle the 40 minutes, which is a long time in college basketball.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
All right. What time